It's been a long time coming from the Airsee, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from Airsee, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the Airsee. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Did you know some states require that any licensee using an electric file in a salon must have a certificate from an approved electric file safety course posted by their station? Check your state board rules before you buy an electric file. Hi guys, welcome back to the Nail Genie SC. How are you? I hope you are well and your family is doing well. Do me a favor, if this is your first time visiting the channel, consider subscribing. And if you've been here with me and returning, I want to thank you for coming back. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. And let's get into today's video. So guys, in today's video, I am going to be doing a Votino inspired set for you guys. I'm going to be recreating the look. All right. So guys, there is those times where you just feel like, you know what, I want to recreate this. And that is today for me. Okay, so I am going to try to recreate this look that I seen on Votino's Instagram channel. So guys, if you don't know who I'm speaking about, I will leave his link down in the description box below. But Votino is an amazing artist over on Instagram. He's also a business owner as well as a long-time nail professional. He actually hosts classes, like art classes, where he shows artwork and designs from season to season over on his channel. And all he asks is if you join in and follow along, ask the questions, but just follow along with him on the artwork. No charge, no anything. And if you are a nail enthusiast, a nail artist, a nail technician, or want to perfect your craft, yes, he is amazing. He is, one of the creators that I like to follow, that helps me get better and better with my techniques. So here I'm going in with some Venalisa base coat, and I'm going to be using the Venalisa brand today of a few of the Venalisa items. So I'm going to be using my base coat, my top coat, and I'm going to be using a new color from Venalisa. I think it's number 57, I believe, or number 59. I cannot remember exactly, but I will leave that information down in the description box below for you guys if I am not forgetful to do that. So I'm using that nude base, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to put this base on all 5 nails, and I'm going to do 2 coats of it. And I think I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to do that on camera for you guys because I don't want to prolong this video, because guys, anytime you recreate someone else's work, and especially something so detailed as this, it takes a while. And I really had to take this video from almost 2 hours to 40 minutes. So I hope you guys can appreciate it, and I hope you guys watch to the end. But I know that some of you just want to get to the end, so that's fine too. I just want to thank you for being here and watching, and please don't forget to like hit that like button for me, okay? So, anyway, I'm going to go in. After I have applied the nude base twice, I went in with the no wipe top coat from Venalisa, and I put that on both the middle, and I believe it's on, I think I put it on all the nails, but I think it's on the middle, and ring finger is the nails that I'm working on first. So with this design, I made a lot of mistakes, okay? I did not leave all of the mistakes into the video because more of it, the more you saw of the mistakes, I did not want to confuse you on what or how you can recreate this look yourself, okay? So I don't have any of the Botino products that he used, but I'm taking the products that I have that will give me the look, and I'm going to use it, okay? So what I like to do when I'm recreating, I like to use what I have. I don't have exactly, sometimes I don't have exactly what the artists use themselves, but I do have something close. So I go ahead and I use it. This is not the first time that I have recreated a Botino inspired look, but it is the first time I have recreated a look and recorded it. So, yes, I have had 2 clients in my press-on business request to Botino look. So I've had my share of trying to recreate some of Botino's nail art, and I did pretty well. I I did well. The clients was very, very happy with their design, their look, their nails. They couldn't stop talking about it. But guys, I am not a bragger. I am the last to brag on myself. That's something I need to work on this year. Not the bragging part, but just accepting the gift that God gave me. I have to really just own it, take that initiative, and be thankful and grateful that I can do the things that he has afforded me the ability to do. Okay, so getting back to the nails. So I realized I had made a mistake, but instead of focusing on the mistake, I actually just went off camera and corrected it. So you guys won't see, you see here where I'm just like looking at the nails, because I'm supposed to, the middle nail should have been going to the left. The slant of the nail of the line work should have been going to the left, and then my ring finger going to have it going to the right. Well, as you see, I have the ring finger, and I'm like, okay, this is still not going to line up. So now I'm going to have to redo this nail. And it's okay. It happens. So with me, when I get excited about something, I make mistakes. And, if it's practicing, the one thing that kept going through my head while I was doing this is what Botino had said when he was creating a look. He said, you practice, you make sure when you practicing, you try to perfect your practice. Because when you got a client in front of you, sometimes they're not going to want the entire look, but they're going to want some things from that look. And because of your practice, you can be able to give them the best of the results. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I got to practice. I have to practice. I have to practice. And I have to make me practicing this look actually turn out to be my best. Not just because I'm practicing, these nails are just going to be sitting in my nail room as a display for my clients to see, but I really have to put my all into it. If I'm going to recreate the look, I want to put my all into it. So that's what I kept telling myself. So I did not, get all upset that I made mistakes. I just, started again. So it took 2 days to get this set done because, of course, I stopped and had some breaks in between because there's a lot of detail in this set. So here I'm taking that purple pigment powder and I'm just blending it into that line between the base of the nail and that white gel polish. So what I did was, as I told you, I used that no wipe top coat and then I put the white gel polish on, and I did not put anything over the white gel base. That way the pigment powder can ombre into the white and not get on the nude of the nail. So that's the one thing I know I had to pay attention to when he was doing this look. Because if you have a sticky, wherever your sticky layer at is what's going to, where the pigment would transfer to. So you want to make sure if you're trying to just blend that purple down that white line, you want to make sure that there's no tacky layer on that nude base color. Okay, if that makes sense. So I'm going in and I'm doing that on both sides. And here I'm just looking at it and I'm seeing that the pigment is put like on this nail, it's like my pigment is not rich enough, or it's not grabbing the nail like I want it to. So I'm having to go in and, put a little bit more on it to get that color that I want. But I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit. I just wanted it to, I just want to get the effect. Now, once I do that, then I'm going to dust it off. Now, with my pigment powder, what I should have done is put both my nails in the lamp and let it cure for 60 seconds. Just so that pigment did not move when I go in to put the matte top coat on it. So guys, you're not going to see those mistakes that I made, but I'm telling you guys the mistakes that I made because I didn't have a pigment powder that does not require me to put it in the lamp and let it do a little bit of curing before going in with anything on top of it. And so when I did that, the matte top coat pulled my pigment down. And I was like, okay, well, we're going to stop here and we're going to start back tomorrow. So when you guys are going to see where there is a few nails on a napkin, and I left them there because I wanted you guys to see, and I didn't want to forget to remind you that I made mistakes. Here I'm going in with some meat. I think this brand is Meat Across, and this gel paints in the pot. So I'm going in with a green and a red. And I'm going to take a little bit of black and I'm going to put it in that green to darken up the green. Because I need that for my vine work that I'm going to do on the nail. But I didn't like the green that was in the pot, so I needed to darken that up. And to darken that up, I use a little bit of black to darken that green up. Not a lot, because if black is a hard color, and if you use a lot of it, it'll just turn out black. It'll just turn your color to black. So I just put a dot right close to my green, and then I mixed it up. So it darkened up the green just a little bit. But I'm going to tell you guys, I didn't end up, once I redid the nails, or the 3 nails that I actually worked on and started again, I didn't use that Meat Across gel paint. I actually opted for using a Madam Glam color gel paint because it had the dark pigment that I wanted, as well as I think I did go ahead and use the red from Meat Across, but I did not use the candy white gel polish. I actually got my Madam Glam white gel paint and used it instead, because I found that the gel paint worked better for when I was trying to do my ombres on the pointer and the pinky. I had a hard time with the ombre with the gel polish, and I still didn't have a great ombre with the gel paint, but it was much better looking once I used the paint. So I didn't keep those mistakes in. I'm just telling you guys, what I changed on the detail of the nail. So here I'm just going in with this nail, and I'm just marking where I'm going to put the leaves and where I'm going to put the stems. So the stems is where my rose is going to be, and then the leaves, the leaves is the added touch to the stem of the rose, or the base of the rose, where the rose is going to sit in. So I'm just going in and marking that because I want to make sure that I, have enough space and I leave. I have enough room to do what I'm supposed to do according to the picture. So of course I'm going back and forth and I'm looking at the picture of the nail art because I want to make sure I at least try to do as much of the line work as I can correctly. So making these, that was pretty simple. And guys, I do have this video sped up on a 1.5 speed. I did not want to put it on a 2x speed because I kind of wanted to leave in a little bit of the work that was put into creating this set for you guys, just in case you think, hey, I want to try that at least on one nail. You'll have it to be able to refer back to if you don't choose to go to the content creators page yourself. You can always refer back to this page. So yeah, that's why I left it at a 1.5 speed. So so now I'm going in with the leaves and I'm going to just create the leaves, and like the thistle or the thorn that comes that's attached to the rose leaf, because rose leaves, they have a thorn bush because of it's a beautiful flower. I don't they have a thistle on the branches of the bush. So I'm just creating that illusion here with the little, flappy or whatever these little pointy things that's coming off the leaves are. So I'm just going in with that detail there, and then I'm just going to do that both on the middle, and I'm going to do this on the ring finger as well. Now I'm going to create all of my vines first, and then I'm going to create my petals with the red, and then guys, the most fun part of this design is going to be the look that comes up at the end, because that is what really made the look, and that's what really caught my attention. I could have drew roses on the nail, but I didn't. I just drew, a background so I can have. It's like when you putting glitter on a nail or putting bling on a nail and you use a glitter based background. You always want to have a background so nothing is peeping through when you creating the illusion. So I can't wait till you guys, we get to that part and you all see that as well, if you have not yet seen this where I got this inspiration from. Alright guys, so here as I'm doing this, I'm just going to stop right here and say thank you all for the support to my channel. I truly appreciate you all very much. If you are here and have yet to subscribe, go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family as well as my YouTube journey. Yes, we are on the road to 1K. As I say, one amazing subscriber at a time, and that could be you. Alright guys, so getting back into this artwork, I'm going to do that same marking over on this middle the ring finger as well, and then I'm going to fill that in and do the same detail. Now I will let you guys listen to a little music as I create this, and I'll come back closer to the end for the 3D part of this nail. Alright guys, enjoy. Alright guys, so now that I have all of the artwork done, I did the thumb off camera, and that's just like a little bushel of roses. So now I'm going to go in with this 3D nail art, and I believe this is from the brand Wildflowers. I had purchased this 3D molding gel or clay gel. I'm sorry, guys, I got the hiccups. I had purchased this 3D clay or molding gel at my nail school when I was in school, and it just lasted this long. I mean, it's still good to use, and I've never had any issues with it using it. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna make these small dots, and I'm only gonna show you guys one finger. I'm gonna do all the rest of it off camera because this is very tedious and a long process. And of course, I was not gonna let you guys sit here through all of this just to get to the final look. So I'm just going to show you guys what I did. And I'm going to just do one nail off camera. I'm going to do one nail on camera so you guys can see. And then everything else going to be done off camera. And then we're going to be done. This look will be complete. So I'm just taking that molding, I want to call it clay, but it's not molding clay. It's molding gel, like a stiff 3D art gel. I'm just taking it and I'm just making some small little balls, and I'm putting them on where the red marker or the red blossom little artwork I did on the nail. And I'm going to use my gloved finger and I'm going to pat till I flatten it out as much as I want it to flatten out. And then I'm going in with this little, it's like a cuticle stick. It's made of plastic. And I'm going to go in with that longer end, not the pointy end, but the end that you use to push back your cuticle. I'm going to go in with that end and start creating the little cuts into the rose to make my rose, if that makes sense. So I want to mold out this 3D art gel, and the one thing I love about 3D art gel is it gives you plenty enough time to play with it before curing. So it's not like acrylic where it starts to dry up on you and you have to figure out a way to get it off the nail if you don't like it. The 3D molding clay, it allows you to play with it. If you don't like it, you could take it off the nail, re-roll it, start over, and all of that good stuff before curing it. So I'm going to do all three since I got all three of those pieces of gel on the nail before I go in and cure it. And that's the one thing I like about it too. It gives you a whole lot of time to work with it. It does not run off the nail. It just stay in place until you do whatever you need to do and whatever you want to do. But I will tell you, as it sits, it starts to get shiny. So if it's warm in your room, it's going to get warm. It might even do a little bit of movement on you or get a little soft on you. So just be careful when you do 3D art with your gel molding clay. Remember, there's always something that can happen if the room is too warm with your clays. So yeah, but here I'm just going ahead and I'm just creating those 3D roses and making sure I like the way it looks. I want to make sure that when I'm looking at the nail, it looks like a rose to me. That if someone else is looking at it from a far distance, or you know how we wear our nails. We wear our nails and somebody just kind of, they kind of glance and get a, that striking look of your nails. They actually can say, hey, is that a rose? And you'd be like, yes, it is a rose. So that's the kind of, that's what I was doing when I am continually patting and turning the nail upside down and all around and everywhere which way I can, is I want to make sure it's looking like a set of roses. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys love this design just as much as I did. I could not stop looking at it. My husband was amazed. He could not believe that I did this. But he was still amazed. And I was just happy that I actually completed the look. So guys, if you like this and you like this type of recreation and you want me to do more of it, leave me a comment down in the description box and let me know, hey, try recreating more looks from other artists, and I will try to do that. I'm one of those people that if I find something I like, I have to jump on it right then, and I told myself I was going to do more of that this year, and I'm glad I did. Alright guys, until the next video, I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Follow me over on all of my socials at the Nail Genie SC. And I will see you all in my next video.